the reality is the numbers are growing so quick. If we don't figure out how to meet these girls where they're at and get them into college, we're not going to have anyone to fill these roles when there are dozens of college coaching jobs open and they're all being filled with men. And that's kind of where we're at right now is most of the positions filled are filled with men. There are very few women.
I think that's going to change soon. I think it'll change soon. I think that I like to give credit a little bit more to ADs at the next level. I think they see the change. They also understand Title IX. They understand all that kind of stuff. They get it. But I also know that even in Ohio, in the girls coaching ranks, you've got, I don't want to say figureheads, because you've got the boys head coach that's still heavily involved in the girls programs because they care. But you have a female coach not really even behind the scenes anymore, because this is Ohio. We're sanctioned now. We're good. We're getting
moving forward.
But, yeah, my point is that all of that is, I mean, just watch. I mean, Oswald, you got all of these coaches, Terry Waller over in Marysville. All these coaches are going to be coming up through females, and that's going to change, I think, rapidly, and it's going to filter all the way up.
Yeah, I agree. We're definitely going to see that pendulum swing. I guess I just want us to really push these girls into those positions too. Like, we want them to go be educators so that they can go coach, and we want them to come back into the school system so they can fill those high school roles, and we want them to be, getting sports management degrees so they can be ADs, and really change the landscape for all girls, not just wrestlers,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
no
definitely
doubt.
exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. All right, so let's do this. Let's transition back into recruiting. I want to talk about Recruiting 101, the Facebook page, but those resources where there's this open forum that anybody, oh my God, I see hits every single day on your page. And it's so cool. It's from, a parent that's, in a different part of the country, to a coach that can actively just answer that question. And it's relatively unknown. You've got like 800 members in the group right now. I think it needs to be 8,000 or even 80,000. Let's get this thing blown up, because it's an open forum resource for parents and wrestlers out there.
Yeah, I haven't gone through and counted or anything, but I want to say we have over 50 college coaches somewhere in that neighborhood, in that group. And the cool thing is they're from all different divisions. I have junior college coaches, NAIA coaches, D1 coaches, D2, D3, just I got everyone in there. So there is a wide variety of answers, a wide variety of knowledge. And like you said, it's an open format, free resource. Anyone can come and join, as long as they, are involved with women's wrestling here in America.
And there's no such thing as a stupid question. I see it. And trust me, I'm a dumb guy. There's parents are just like, I have no idea what to do. Or other parents are like posting pictures with credentials of, she's a, two-time state placer or state champ, and just trying to get the word out there. And it's an open forum for that. It's Wrestling Recruiting 101 on Facebook, right?
Yeah. Women's Wrestling Recruiting 101.
Women's Wrestling Recruiting 101. Got it.
Yep. Okay. And like you said, it's just a wealth of information. I'm trying to add to it as much as I can, within my time constraints. But so far, I'm really, at first I thought, is this thing even going to take off? Like, is this going to be a thing, or am I just going to watch this flop and it's going to be a waste of my time? But within, I don't know, a few weeks, there were hundreds of members, and it's just been a steady increase ever since. And like you said, we're pushing 1,000 now, but I'd like to see that, like you said, reaching multiple thousands of people, because 800 people need the group just here in the state of Ohio. So I can't imagine how many thousands of people need those resources. I am linked up with a couple other groups that support me or whatever, but other than that, there's really no other resources, I don't think, that are involved with women's wrestling recruiting, focused on that. So definitely, if you're listening to this, get on there, add the group, post your daughter's information, contact information. There are coaches, like you said, Rob, from all over the country, from coast to coast, that are on there watching for recruits, just looking for new athletes to add to their program, from club level coaches that offer scholarships to junior colleges in Oregon, to Columbia University. If you want to go Ivy League, there are Ivy League coaches in there that can help you get into a program with an Ivy League club. So there are just all sorts of coaches in there looking for athletes that don't have rosters filled up yet. So that's kind of the catch-22 here is I'm like begging to get people involved with this recruiting group. Meanwhile, there are coaches that are needing to fill spots. So the better we do getting the word out there, the better we fill these empty spots on these college teams.